listening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is the new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is tossed around. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no man, but you can do the job when you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire, to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, the snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland.
Ooh. Greetings, loyal subjects. This has undoubtedly been a tough year for our country, but particularly for my family. And quite frankly, just like you, I've had enough. Right now, I am feeling the strain of being in Tier 4 here at my palace. Just like you, the royal family has had to make a lot of sacrifices this year, including less trips and Harry and Meghan. This Christmas, we are also feeling the strain. I have been made to take part in more Zoom quizzes than I can count, and Andrew has had to forego his annual Christmas Eve trip to Peter Express. Life goes on in the UK, though. I have been having regular Zoom meetings with my government ministers, and the many boxes of Zoom remind me of an advent calendar, only on this occasion, full of absolute tosh. As well as meeting with the ministers, I have had one-on-one Zoom sessions with our Prime Minister, Bojo, as the kids like to call him, or No Comb, as I like to say. Whilst these meetings haven't been entirely useful, it has meant that I have mastered the art of pretending that my screen is frozen. Yes. Of course, there have been some good things to come out of this year. Captain Tom Moore walked more steps than the Proclaimers, and I was honoured to knight him. Because of social distancing, I had to use a 2-metre-long sword, and the bloody thing nearly toppled me over. But now he is Sir Captain Tom Moore, giving him more titles than a Tory party donor. We also supported our wonderful doctors and nurses from our own doorsteps, something we should be doing always. I, for example, have always connected the NHS with the clap. The Crown on Netflix has certainly given my family something to talk about at our weekly Zoom quizzes. My personal favourite is that Diana character, and I personally hope they renew her contract and that she is around for many seasons to come. Of course, not seeing family is very tricky. It has been Philip and I the past few months, which does make it feel like I'm sharing a palace with the ghost of Christmas past. However, we must all continue to do our bit with the hope that things will be much better next year. Merry Christmas, loyal subjects, and a happy new tier. Philip, get off the corgi.
I really can't stay.
Baby, it's cold outside.
My mother will start to worry.
Beautiful, what's your
My father will be pacing the floor.
Listen to the fireplace.
So really I'd better scurry.
Beautiful, please don't.
Well, maybe just a half a drink more.
Put some records on while I
The neighbors might think
maybe it's bad out there.
Say what's in this
No
drink.
cabs to be had out there.
I wish I knew how to break this spell.
I'll take your hat, your hair looks
I ought to say no, no, no.
Mind if I move in?
At least I'm gonna say that I tried.
What's the sense in hurting my
I really can't
Baby,
stray.
hold out. Baby, it's cold outside.
You're very pushy, you know.
I like to think of it as opportunistic.
Simply must go.
Baby, it's cold outside.
The answer is no.
Baby, it's cold outside.
The welcome has
How lucky that
been
you
so
dropped in.
nice and warm.
Look out the window at the
My sister will be
Gosh, your
suspicious.
lips look delicious.
My brother will be there at the door.
Waves upon a tropical shore.
My maiden aunt's mind is vicious.
Gosh, your lips are
Well, maybe
delicious.
just a cigarette more.
Never such a blizzard before.
I gotta get home.
Baby, you'll freeze out there.
Say, lend me a coat.
It's up to your knees out there.
You've really been grand.
Feel when I touch
But
your
don't
hand.
you see?
How can you do this thing to
It's bound to be talk tomorrow.
Think of my life along.
At least there will be plenty implied.
If you caught pneumonia and
I really can't stay. Baby, it's cold. Baby, it's cold outside. Okay, fine. Just another drink then.
That took a lot of convincing.
Just see those sleigh bells jingling, ring, tingle-tingling. I'm on it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. It's like snow is falling and friends are calling you. I'm on it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Just see those sleigh bells jingling, ring, tingle-tingling.
Hi, we hope you're enjoying the show. Please donate anything you can at the link below. We will be splitting all profits between local food banks. Thank you and Merry Christmas.
For the Farrah Fawcett Feel-Alike contest.
There is an escape from the planet of the apes. An escape from the planet of the apes.
I walked across an empty land. I knew the pathway like the back of my hand. I felt the earth beneath my feet. Sat by the river and it made me complete.
All my little plans and schemes, lost like some forgotten dreams.
seems like all I really was doing was wait for you.
Are you sure you've not got any penguins left, Jeanette?
I'm afraid not, my lovey. Not this close to Christmas. They're all out. I mean, it's got a little bit of a beak, hasn't it?
I suppose
Just try it on
it'll
again.
have to do.
See what you think. Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Dreams are like angels, they keep out of bed. The power of love, a force from above, cleaning my soul.
Warning, there is an escape from the planet.
Follow the night, can't stand the light. One day I'll fly away.
Escape from the planet of the apes. An escape from the planet of the apes.
I would like to leave this city. This old town don't smell too pretty, and I can feel the warning signs running around my mind. And when I leave this island, I book myself into a soul asylum, and I can feel the warning signs running around my mind.
Do you mind? I'm only mid-50s.
An escape from the planet of the apes.
It must be Christmas. It's not Christmas till my daddy gets home.
Oh, crumbs. I forgot the turkey.
The wood was scary and dark as can be, until he met a hedgehog. Her name was Stacy.
What's wrong, Kevin? You look very stressed.
Kevin replied,
I'm off to the supermarket to make this year's Christmas the best.
Then the family awoke to a beautiful Christmas dinner.
A good turkey's always a winner.
Right, guys, I'm ready to What are you doing?
Well, we're sort of already done the filming.
Yeah, you took too long to get ready.
Have you got any idea how long it takes to get this orange paint on?
You don't think this is all just a bit too much, do you?
No.
Not at all. You look great. Yeah.
Warning, there is an escape from the planet of the apes. An escape from the planet of the apes.
Coca-Cola! That makes more sense, actually.
Warning, there is an escape from the planet of the apes. An escape from the planet of the apes.
Hand-prepared, bronze free-range turkey with apple and sage stuffing, wrapped in maple-cured bacon, sprayed with hand sanitizer. This is not just Christmas food. This is COVID Christmas food.
Warning, there is an escape from the planet of the apes. An escape from the planet of the apes.
I gave my sister a really terrible haircut. What if I'm on the naughty list?
I just robbed a bank and made out with people's life savings. Am I on the naughty list?
Relax. After this year, Tesco says there is no naughty list.
I killed a second-hand car salesman. Am I on the naughty list?
It's fine. There's no naughty list, so tuck in.
I did a poo in Jenny's garden. Am I still on the naughty list?
Yes, you bloody are.
You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, he's checking it twice, he's gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake, he knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. You'd better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming, I mean the big fat man with the long white beard. He's coming to town.
All right, Elves, this is your orientation. The Christmas countdown is ticking away, and we don't have much time. My name is Charlie the Elf. When Santa's off having eggnog, I'm in charge. I have delivered this orientation speech for over 1,000 years, so if I look shattered, it's not your imagination. As you can see, this is the main room where all of the magic happens. When working at the conveyor belt, do not wear Jingle Bell sleeves. Last year, Happy the Elf lost an arm, not so happy anymore. Over here, we have the stables. Yes, the reindeer fly, but their poop falls to the ground, just like the rest of us. So if you see something brown in the snow, do not put it in your mouth. It's not chocolate. And if Sneaky the Elf offers you fudge from the stables, do yourself a favour and say no. Some basic tips, common sense really. Don't stare at Rudolph's nose. He hates it. It's red. Get over it. Don't listen to rumours about Mrs. Claus and the Easter Bunny, and don't even mention those rumours to Santa. And yes, there really was a human here raised by elves. His name was Budley the Elf. All right, calm down. I know he's a celebrity to all of you. If you get on with your jobs list, I'll read you the story of Budley the Elf. All right, elves, that's about it. Let's get to work.
A dad who's a million miles away. When he meets me, who knows what he'll see. But deep down I know I shouldn't be afraid, 'cause he's bound to be a lot like me. And we'll make angels in the snow, till the snow begins to blow. Then we'll run inside and start a tickle fight. And if it's too cold to sled, we'll eat gingerbread instead. And then cuddle till he tucks me in at night. And we'll have our pictures taken for the Christmas cards we're making. Him and me in suits of matching a plaid. And when people see us walking, they'll be Google-eyed and gawking at Buddy and the world's greatest dad. And I'm gonna try my best to be everything you'd expect a
several hours late. The skyline's growing dim, while others deck the halls. You dream of decking him. My choice in men has always been pathetic, I suppose. The guy who stole my credit cards, the guy who tried on my clothes. And so a row of self-help books line my bedroom shelf. But there's one rule those books forgot: you never fall in love with an elf. The holidays will seem bittersweet while you're alone in bed. But how can one girl ever compete with a magic fat guy flying sled? Go ask 100 single girls from here to Philadelphia. They'll say it's clear as day you're in for sleepless nights. If you date a guy who has a thing for tights, oh, never fall in love. Never fall in love. Never fall in love with an elf. It's as clear as a jingle bell. If you're a single, well, don't fall in love with an elf.
Page 1, fresh out of toys, Santa makes his way back. When he hears a small noise from inside of his pack, it's a sound that's not unlike a baby's cry. It's enough to leave the jolly guy perplexed and come on, buddy, what comes next? It's the story of Buddy the Elf. It's the story of Buddy the Elf. It's the story of he's kind of brilliant if he says so himself. It's the story of Buddy the Elf. Maybe Buddy helps his dad in a setting much like this. Maybe his father learns a son is something you can't dismiss. They might learn that they need each other much more than they know. The point of the story is it's never too late to grow. It's never too late to grow. Buddy the Elf is the story of Buddy the Elf is the story of that's the story of Buddy the Elf. Put some cheery folderol on every wall and every nook. Tinsel up each corner till it's Christmas everywhere you look. Give the world a holiday that's bright as can be. Make it sparkle, jolly, twinkle, jingle, shiny, showy, cheery, crinkle, razzle, dazzle, ring-a-lingle.
I can't lie, it makes me tingle.
Sparkle, jolly, twinkle, ding-a-ling.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. Don't want a doll, no dinky tinker toy. I want a hippopotamus to play with and enjoy.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. I don't think Santa Claus
Hippopotamus is like me too. Mom says a hippo would eat me up, but then teacher says a hippo is a vegetarian. He left some room for him in our two-car garage. I feed him there and wash him there and give him his massage. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will. No crocodiles, no rhinoceroses. I only like hippopotamuses. And hippopotamuses like you.
Please help support ATC and the local food banks by donating to our Just Giving page. Thank you and Merry Christmas.
No, I think we've done well. Do you think it's too much? I like the hat. The suit is also great. Maybe not together.
Thank you very much.
Oh, elves.
The snow's coming down. I'm watching it fall. Lots of people around. Baby, please come home. The church bells in town are ringing a song full of happy sounds. Baby, please come home. They're singing Deck the Halls, but it's not like Christmas at all. I remember when you were here and all the fun we had last year. Pretty lights on the tree, I'm watching them shine. You should be here with me. Oh baby, please come home. They're singing Deck the Halls, but it's not like Christmas at all. I remember when you were here and all the fun we had last year. Oh, if there was a way, I'd hold back these tears, but it's a Christmas day. Please, 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 oh come home, oh babe, you know I need you, oh come home.
Please support ATC and local food banks this Christmas by donating to our Just Giving page. Thank you, stay safe, and have a Merry Christmas.
On the first day of Christmas, COVID gave to me another bloody lockdown.
On the second day of Christmas, COVID gave to me 2 metre distance
And another bloody lockdown.
On the third day of Christmas, COVID gave to me 3-tier system,
2 metre distance
And another bloody lockdown.
On the fourth day of Christmas, COVID gave to me 4 months of school.
3-tier system,
2 metre distance
And another bloody lockdown.
On the fifth day of Christmas, COVID gave to me 5 toilet rolls.
4 months of school.
3-tier system,
2 metre distance
And another bloody lockdown.
On the 6th day of Christmas, COVID gave to me 6 people only.
5 toilet rolls.
4 months of school.
3-tier system,
2 metre distance
And another bloody lockdown.
On the 7th day of Christmas, COVID gave to me 7 plastic visors.
6 people only.
5 toilet rolls.
4 months of school.
3-tier system,
2 metre distance
And another bloody lockdown.
On the 8th day of Christmas, COVID gave to me 8 sanitizers,
7 plastic visors.
6 people only.
5 toilet rolls.
4 months of school.
3-tier system,
2 metre distance
And another bloody lockdown.
On the 9th day of Christmas, COVID gave to me 9 months in lockdown.
8 sanitizers,
7 plastic visors.
6 people only.
5 toilet rolls.
4 months of school.
3-tier system,
2 metre distance
And another bloody lockdown.
On the 10th day of Christmas, COVID gave to me 10 p.m. curfew. 9 months in lockdown.
8 sanitizers,
7 plastic visors.
6 people only.
5 toilet rolls.
4 months of school.
3-tier system,
2 metre distance
And another bloody lockdown.
On the 11th day of Christmas, COVID gave to me 11 swab tests. 10 p.m. curfew. 9 months in lockdown.
8 sanitizers,
7 plastic visors.
6 people only.
5 toilet rolls.
4 months of school.
3-tier system,
2 metre
And
distance
another bloody lockdown.
On the 12th day of Christmas, COVID gave to me 12 plastic face masks.
11 swab tests.
10 p.m. curfew,
9 months in lockdown.
8 sanitizers,
7 plastic visors.
6 people only.
5 toilet rolls.
4 months of school.
3-tier system,
2 metre distance
And another bloody lockdown.
Hello?
Santa baby, keep 2 meters distance away from me. It's been an awful bad year, Santa baby. Hurry down my chimney tonight.
Santa honey, I might just have to see you this year on Zoom. 'cause I can't come in your room, Santa honey. I'll hurry down your chimney tonight. I'll tuck my beard into my mask.
Put your PPE on really fast.
I've just finished my quarantine.
The most COVID-free Santa that I've ever seen. Santa baby, make sure you're sanitizing with anti-bac on your beard and your sack. Santa baby, hurry down my chimney tonight.
Santa honey, the North Pole has just moved into tier 2. It's true. I think I can come to you, Santa honey. I'll hurry down your chimney tonight.
Right, bit of hush, please. Mrs. Winterbottom. Now, that was quite a good rehearsal. I was quite pleased. There were a few raised eyebrows when we let it slip that we were going to have a bash at the Herod Focus Nativity. But I think we're getting there. But I cannot say this enough. It may be a massacre, but it's got to be fun, fun, fun. So, here we go. Now, we're still very loose on lines. Where's Carly? I'm not so worried about you. If you dry, just give us a bit of business with the baby bump, yes? But Toby, you will have to knuckle down. I mean, as a shepherd, we must take him a gift, poor as I am. You see, it's no good pointing and saying, come on, let's give him one. You see, this is the Bible, Toby. You cannot paraphrase. It's not like that Alien Nativity where you can more or less say what you like as long as you put in enough funny noises. Yeah. Right. Act 1, Scene 3, night time before the massacre. Now, I know the kitchen trolley's a bit wobbly, but until Mr. Simpson works out how to adapt Cinderella's carriage, it'll have to do. What's this? Oh, yes, atmosphere. Yes, now, what did we work on, Barnaby? Yes, it's midnight. It's jolly cold. What do we do when it's cold? We go brrr, and we do this. Yes? Okay, good. Well, don't forget again, please. Oh, and cut the hot water bottle. It's not coming over. Okay. Where's my Joseph? Oh, yes, what went wrong today? Evie? Oh, he's still self-isolating, is he? Oh, well, it's not really okay for you to play that particular part, Evie. You're already doing Herod's mum and the back legs of the donkey. Yeah, no, I know it's hard to do the donkey whilst keeping a social distance. I know, yeah. Right, what else? Oh, Herod. Drop the Scottish accent, David. It's not coming over. Your characterisation's reasonably good, David, but it's just far too gloomy. Fair enough. Make him a little bit depressed at the beginning, but start lightening it from scene 2. From the hokey cokey onwards. Yes? Good. Excellent. Right. Massacre scene. Did any of you feel it'd stretch a bit too? Yes. I think we'll go back to the tumbling on the entrance rather than the extract from The Greatest Showman. Okay? You see, we're running at 6 hours and 20 now, and if we're going to put back in those tip-tapping children, I mean, we're going to have to make some space, okay? Now, innkeepers, you're sad and depressed because you work really hard, but you're just not getting anywhere. You know, just channel how it must have been at the beginning of lockdown 1. Yes? Okay, good. Right, the birth scene. Apart from the lines, much better, Carly. I can tell you're getting more used to the pregnancy suit. Oh, any news on the baby, Mrs. Winterbottom? No, I'm just thinking if your neighbour is late giving birth, we'll have to fall back on tiny tears. All right, Mrs. Winterbottom, as long as it's out by the dress. Oh, and who is in the front of that donkey costume? Well, stop shouting for a midwife. Yeah, okay. Act 5, Maisie, late again. What? Well, had you not washed your hands before then? I'm sure Dame Judy Dench wasn't forever nipping out to sanitise her hands. Well, that's about it. Oh, yes, 3 wise men. You're not on long, make your mark. No, I don't think it's too gimmicky. The 6-foot-long camel with 3 humps. And an important general note. Makeup. Half of you weren't wearing any. And our sheep. No cotton wool again. Oh, I bet Helen Mirren never left hers in the first aid kit. Well, that's it for today, thank you. I shall expect you all to be word perfect by the next rehearsal. Have any of you realised what date we're up to? Yes, year 2s. You may only be 6, but it's September the 27th, 2020. And when do we open? December the 15th. It's not long. What's that, Mrs. Winterbottom? No nativities because of COVID? Oh, I give up. Where's that gin?
To save me from tears.
Well, James, can I speak to you? Sure, what's up? It's the Zoom nativity. I don't think I can do it anymore. You're joking. No, I'm Joseph, and that's why I thought I should tell you. It's quite an important role.
Yeah, alright, calm down. He's not even Jesus' real dad. Why can't you make it?
I've got to go up to Sheffield. There's been a death in the family.
Another death? How many deaths is that now?
12?
12 deaths? Who are your family? Tamagotchis?
Look, I've had an idea. Tell you what, as it's all pre-recorded, why don't I record some lines now, and then you can just edit them in the right place?
Fine. I suppose it's better than nothing. I mean, at least you came in costume.
What costume?
So every year, Fletcher Theatre Company teams up with another charitable organisation in order to stage a Christmas show. They're called the Christian Humanitarian Repertoire Initiative in Staged Theatre. Yes, or CHRIST for short. Yeah. You know, I'm very proud to have directed all of Christ's appearances in Banbury. Did you get everything?
Merry Christmas to you too.
Yes, Merry Christmas. Did you get everything from the costume shop?
Well, I got most of it, but you asked me to get nativity costumes a couple of days before Christmas, so they didn't have everything in stock, so I had to improvise.
Well, what idiot is doing a nativity in a pandemic?
Yeah, what idiot indeed.
Hey, we always do a Christmas show.
I know, but we need to do better than last year.
Well, what do you mean? People couldn't stop talking about Noah's Ark.
Yeah, that's because the budget only allowed for Noah to save a wooden duck and a picture of my dead cat.
Well, look, this one's going to be great. So, look, casting. You'll be one of the wise men, okay?
Yeah, I can't actually be involved.
What? Not another person? Why can't you do it?
Well, I'm in a professional pantomime, all socially distanced, so I need to focus on that, but don't worry, I didn't want to leave you short-handed, so I've called up some friends from another theatre group. They'll play some of the parts.
Oh, well, enjoy your professional pantomime, Luke, but I can promise you, it won't be as professional as my nativity. Okay, so just explain to me again, Gill, why you're wearing a Yoda mask.
Well, you couldn't get all the costumes, and this is all I had at my house.
Yes, but why Yoda?
Because I'm a wise man, and Yoda is one of the wisest Jedi in Star Wars. So I thought it made sense.
I'm not sure this script makes much sense, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm not sure there's ever been a revised and improved edition of the Nativity story.
Look, I know you're new to Fletcher Theatre Company, but this is just how we work.
Yes, but I'm confused. Why is there no Herod in this one?
Because we ran out of people to play all the roles, okay? I had asked Jenny to play Herod, but she said no.
Oh, in your revised edition, the baby Jesus sprouts wings, flies to Herod's castle and beats him up with a crowbar. I wasn't comfortable with that. Besides, I don't know why you thought I'd be a good fit when there's plenty of blokes in this company to do it. I know Sam and Luke aren't available, but where's Nigel?
Oh, he still can't work Zoom. Besides, I thought the role of Herod suited you down to a T, Jenny. Despised, manipulative. That's you. Oh, come on, Jenny. Oh, you can play him like that Irish guy pulling the strings in Game of Thrones. What's his name?
Littlefinger?
That's the one. Come on, Jenny. You look like you've got a little finger inside of you.
No, thank you. I'll stick with the donkey, but there might be a slight issue with it.
Oh, for God's sake.
The Virgin Mary doesn't blaspheme, Millie. Be believable. Virgin Mary is already a stretch for you. But she's right, Jenny. What the hell is that?
Well, they'd run out of donkeys, so Luke and I thought that a zebra was the next best thing.
Naked would have been better than that.
What do you mean, no room at the inn?
What was that?
Sam recorded his part separately, but I can't seem to get the videos to work properly. They just keep popping up and playing at random times. Look, never mind. Come on, let's try and make a start. Jenny, you need to bend over so that your body and the donkey's head line up. Hang on, who is the donkey head? You're muted.
Oh, it's one of the people from the other group. She's stuck on mute.
Fine. Just turn to the right, and or both of you, and I'll see if I can line you up. Right. Where's the baby Jesus?
Here.
Ian, when you said you could provide the baby Jesus, I assumed you had some sort of doll.
Well, people say I'm adorable.
Fine, whatever. Look, okay, 3 Kings, do you have the props you need for the presents?
Oh, well, yes, I thought I could give him this gold Oscar statue. I think he deserves it because he was fantastic in The Passion of Christ.
Oh, for good. Jamie, Mel, were you able to find any frankincense and myrrh anywhere?
Well, they didn't seem to have any at Home Bargains when we last checked. No, so instead, we thought we'd get them this PS4.
Sweet Jesus.
Yes?
No, not you, Ian.
How can you be pregnant? You cheating little bitch.
Yeah, sorry, Sam decided to improvise some bits.
How long do I need to keep bending over for, James?
Just pretend it's your typical Friday night, Jenny, and you'll be fine. Right, Emma, welcome to the group. Do you have anything to show that you're a shepherd?
Yes, I have this umbrella.
Well, I didn't realise it was that rainy in first century Palestine.
No, but if I turn it upside down, it looks like a shepherd's crook.
Okay, look, let's just make a start, okay? My wings are starting to chafe. Okay, so shall we go from the top of my scene where the angel Gabriel visits Mary? Don't be afraid, Mary. You have found favour.
Sorry, what scene is this?
Obviously, it's when the angel tells Mary she's pregnant with the Son of God.
Uh-oh, spoiler alert. I was waiting for the film, but I shan't bother now.
Don't be afraid, Mary. You have found favour with God. You will become pregnant.
So, am I in this scene?
No, she hasn't even gotten pregnant with you yet.
Well, tell her to hurry up and get on with it. Christmas bake-off's on at 7.
Don't be afraid, Mary. You have found favour with...
What do you mean the baby's coming? Quick, climb on me ass and I'll whisk us up to Bethlehem.
God's sake! Don't be afraid, Mary. You have found favour with God. You will become pregnant, give birth to a son. Jesus Christ! Shall be his name.
James, what wedding this is?
Gill, take that thing off. Yeah, and I know it's not working, all right? Great. Well, now Jesus has been crucified twice, hasn't he? Look, let's just call this a day and we'll pick it up tomorrow. I know we can do this, guys. Come on. I truly think that the Nativity is the story that I was born to tell. You know, people often talk about the second coming, and I often feel like Jesus is coming inside of me. Anyway, I'll see you all tomorrow.
What do you mean the conception was immaculate? You could have just lied and said he had a small...
Sam, stop improvising!
There's no business like show business, like no business I know.
If you're enjoying the show, then please donate to our Just Giving page, where the money raised will be split between ATC and Banbury Food Banks. Thank you and Merry Christmas.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hall. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and